Yo, what is up guys? It's the Nightwing at Way of Life Esports coming at you guys with another League of Legends video here today. And joining me here for this League of Legends video is T-Root, and I just want to say one thing before we get into the video, which is I'm sorry there's been a lack of League of Legends content for the past week or so, probably 2 weeks. It's because I've been really busy. I've been working 6+ days a week, and then I've been streaming on my main YouTube channel with dealing with other personal issues. But as you guys already know, I love League of Legends, and Fnatic's current AD carry upset had a interesting choice of words, regarding potentially coming to an LCS team in the future. Some people assume TSM because Power of Evil and the whole green card situation. But T-Root, this is your team's current, AD carry, which is upset, and it looks like he's not happy here. I don't know. What is this? Like, Bwipo and Selfmade, Yeah, go ahead. You had Bwipo Selfmade.
I was gonna say,
and then you had fucking upset. Like, what's going on, man? The team's on fire.
Well, okay. Context here. One, the Bwipo thing that's an honor thing. Like, he doesn't feel like he deserves to be on Fnatic based on his level of play, and we can talk about that in a separate video.
Yeah.
But as far as upset goes, I mean, if he's like bothered by something, I mean, now you get why he picked his name as Upset. But really, I didn't watch the stream where this quotation was taken from, so I don't know the context of, the titling of this article. I'm sure it's, media highlightization, where they pick the hot topic headline and kind of run with it to get the clicks.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's saying like NA, there's just a chance to make more money there, or if there's a better chance for him to win a title. I do think in a lot of ways, you don't know what he would do in NA, what team he would join, how he would even get in, unless, we get into a whole discussion about import rule, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, we've had those on streams for the past fucking month. I mean, like, looking at Upset, like, I really do think he's a fantastic AD carry. Like, you would think that joining Fnatic, in the LEC 2020 offseason and being on Fnatic for the LEC 2021 spring split, replacing Reckless would be, him finally potentially winning a title. But Fnatic's gameplay throughout the LEC 2021 spring split was less than
subpar.
There you go. There you go. That's where the exact word of my mind. It was less than subpar. I had high hopes it would be at least top 3. You had them winning the split, which is, like, they're Fnatic. They're supposed to be at the top. They're supposed to be at the top anyway. When you look at Bwipo, Selfmade, Niski, Upset, Hillsang, on paper, in my own personal opinion, that roster looks like a title-contending championship team. But I think that it's not just Upset. I think it's the Niski part. Like, you need a better mid laner than Niski. Also, Bwipo hasn't really been playing that well. Selfmade and Upset, to me, look like the best players. But then again, we'll see what he said. So, after another disappointing split, Fnatic's Upset has found himself in a familiar situation. The German ADC, who has never quite lived up to his high expectations, reflected on his professional League of Legends career in a recent stream. From Schalke 04...
Which I think is...
Yeah? Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think that's just important to remember that in the title it says, reflecting on his career. So, looking back at his time on Giants and Schalke, in Origin, Astralis, I don't know if he's specifically citing his time on Fnatic as being a bad thing, being the Fnatic defender here. But, maybe he should have gone to NA, 2-3 years ago, and hey, he could have won a title. Who knows?
Hey, man, NA is a free region to win anything. This is fucking, I don't know. What would you... I can't say that on video. That's too harsh. But I'll say this. One LPL trophy is worth like 5 NA1s, is what I'll say.
I think he did at one point get an LPL offer. Like, that was a rumor that he was, like, being scouted by an LPL org.
That's fucking insane. From Schalke 04 in 2017 to Fnatic in 2020, Upset has quickly risen up the ranks. The 21-year-old has yet to step foot on international soil, though his career choices have reflected his ambition to compete at the highest level. But if he had other priorities and money was more of a factor, he admits to joining a team in America would be the sensible option. So let's play this clip, actually. So I'm going to have to do some technical difficulty things here. So let me stop the screen for you and share the screen right now with audio. Share the screen. Here, hit the button for you guys right here. All right, can you hear this, actually? It's playing right now. Load up.
that every
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay, good. That's all I wanted to know. There you
EU
go.
team is paying worse than the NA teams that pay a lot, yes. For top tier players, if I would have went to NA like any off season, like every time I could have probably earned at least 3 times, I would think, or 2 times 0.5. Not saying I'm not happy with what I'm getting in Europe, but it is very huge difference there. And at some point, you might start to think, am I trying to do? Is this really worth it? Trying to win every time and facing so much frustration, and in the end not even going to Worlds and stuff. When you think you're so good and you could get something else for your life. But yeah, I think it's worth it. It's a chance I take, and it didn't work out so far how I imagined it. It didn't work out terribly either, I must say, but yeah, every year it seems more stupid to not go to an American team and try. You can still try hard over there and try to win the split and make it work. You know, you're still competing, you're still playing the same game, you're still can still try to be the best even if you go to an A. It's just different priorities. Yeah, of course you still can earn very above average money in EU to basically every other job.
Okay. So
it's a money thing.
It's pretty much a money thing. Yeah. So
I get what he's saying, that going to NA could be a risk, that he's still playing League, he saw as a chance, but it's like, is the chance, if he goes to NA and plays for like, I don't know, a team that needs an AD carry, would that improve his chances of going to an international event?
Well,
like,
to
if
be
he's
fair,
not on like 100T or a C9 or something?
Yeah, because that's the thing, dude. If he's not on Cloud9, TSM, Team Liquid, or 100 Thieves, he's really not going to be going to Worlds. I mean, maybe EG, give or take how they ever fucking fix their own issues. But looking at it right now, the big shot he had at going to Worlds was in 2019 on Origin. That was his best shot. Yeah, dude, because that was...
Well, that was the closest he's been. Well, no, I take that back.
That would have been the best roster to go with.
Probably 2018 Schalke.
Oh, true, yeah. But they got knocked out by G2 at the last minute. That's fucking crazy. Like, he's always gotten stopped by G2.
They still made it to the regional finals, and that was the first team he was on a playoff final with. They faced Fnatic in the summer finals. I think it was like a 3-1 or 3-2.
Yeah, because if they had won that, they would have auto-qualified to go to Worlds as the first seed, you know? But even when he was on 2019 LEC Origin for that year, I genuinely thought they actually could have went to Worlds, you know, but they had roster issues and like gameplay issues in terms of how they saw the game. I mean, I genuinely think he's a fantastic ADC. The issue here is like it's all based on what he wants to do, you know. But I'm saying this right now: if he doesn't join Cloud9, TSM, Team Liquid, or 100 Thieves, yikes! It's an uphill battle winning in North America. Now, to be fair,
it is kind of
if Team Liquid ever get rid of their AD carry, hey, upset, you might could be on Team Liquid. You never know, man. I'm just saying. But
I just think it's funny how the narrative between NA and EU have swapped. Where, you know, going into 2020 after 2019, it was if you're not on Fnatic or G2, you're not winning anything.
Yeah.
Versus now it's like, well, you can be on Rogue and be competitive. You can be on Mad Lions and win a split. Versus in NA, it's like, if you're not on TSM, TL, or C9, can you be considered like Worlds caliber? You know what I mean?
But that's pretty much it, guys. I genuinely think Upset is a fantastic AD carry. I don't care what you guys say. If you guys actually watch the games, he's been playing out of his mind, and it's frustrating when you're playing that good and not winning anything. But, you know, if he's not gonna really win anything on Fnatic, which is crazy because he's been on, well, I don't really count Giants and Challenger as a good team because, you know, like, so he had Origin, Schalke, you know.
It's funny. It almost sounded like he was in based on his tone in that video, it's almost like he was considered retiring. It's like if I
Yeah,
put all this time and effort in and I'm not winning anything, but the money's okay, like is it worth it? Or what do I want to do? What are my
because
priorities?
he's basically saying, well,
Um,
if I'm putting in all this effort and not winning anything, but if I was getting paid a lot of money, then, that would kind of make up for some things in terms of winning. Because, like, let's be honest here, dude, after they leave this, they're going to need money to live. So if he doesn't have a lot of money to live
yeah,
and he put in all this effort into league and not win anything, there's so many different things that you could go from with that. But overall, for upset, it doesn't look like he's going to stay with Fnatic after the end of this year. Based on this tone alone, I'm just going to call it right now, I don't think he's staying after the 2021 League of Legends World Championship. I've seen this tone from a lot of players, dude. I've seen a lot of Twitch clips over the years. I've seen a lot of VODs from, the like players' streams and content on YouTube. It doesn't look like he's going to stay.
Huge
So,
difference, yeah.
like, I don't know, man. Like, I hope he stays for Fnatic because I definitely think this is the best org he can win within EU. But to be fair, as of lately, with Mad Lions obviously winning the LEC and going to MSI 2021, I mean, is that narrative of if you're not on G2 or Fnatic, then you're not going to win gone? I mean, I don't know. I generally don't know, but it looks like from this tone of voice, he's not going to be staying on Fnatic by the end of this year. But that'd be crazy to see which NA team he would go on. Or you're right, he could just retire, which I don't think he wants to do, though. I think he's just frustrated with the situation right now. Potentially, maybe the team dynamic in Fnatic, or frustrated that he hasn't won anything yet. But he's only 21 years old. Like, I mean,
I and I
yeah. Go ahead.
one thing I want to mention, I feel like this is worth mentioning. He is contracted to Fnatic through 2023. So
Oof.
you got to think about if he does go to another team, you're looking at buyouts, you're looking at trades.
Yeah.
He did sign a pretty big deal to play on Fnatic because he thought this was a real shot. Maybe it's just like, that kind of losing depression mentality where it's like, oh, we've been looking kind of crappy. I don't know if it's me or if it's someone else. Maybe he needs another year to have a new team built around him with that Fnatic background and that Fnatic coaching staff. I would like to see him stay. It's just that if he decides to leave or Fnatic decides to, offload his contract somewhere, I worry about where he would end up.
Yeah, because if he's talking going to an LCS team, I think if he wants to field the highest offers, EG would pay a lot, TL would pay a lot. 100 Thieves have FBI, but if 100 Thieves got upset, that'd be fucking insane of an upgrade right there. So, like, or even lost on TSM. Like, if TSM had an import slot open, if one of their players got a green card, I think it was Power Vivo that needs
Hooney
one.
gets his green card, yeah.
No, Huni already has one, I think, right? I think?
No.
No, I think so.
Oh,
He
no.
does. It's Power Vivo.
No, he does, because PoE
Sword
and
Art, it's
Sword Art.
and yeah, so PoE,
That's
if
it.
he got his green card, then Upset could play on TSM. And I think being on TSM would be a good thing for Upset. I think being on 100 Thieves or EG would be a nice change of pace from EU. Like, even Perk said he liked the nice change of pace that NA had between EU. Not saying it's better in terms of solo queue, but in terms of, like,
His change of pace being he gets to play mid lane again.
oh god. No, because, like, dude, you've been at jobs before. You know how, like, getting a new change of scenery is just good for your mental health? He's been in EU for, well, not all his life, in like certain orgs for a very long time. He stayed with Schalke for a very long time, and I think that might have potentially, like, made him see EU differently playing on the worst team, quote unquote. Now he's on Fnatic, but you factor in with Fnatic, you should be able to win. Like, they do have a championship caliber roster, but it just didn't pan out. So, right now, everything is kind of up in the air. I'm not saying he is going to go to NA next year, guys, or to an NA team next year. I'm just saying, from this tone of voice, he's not. I'm just saying right now, it doesn't look like he would stay in Fnatic by the end of this year after Worlds concludes and we're in the off season at that point. So, anything else you want to say, man, before we close out of this?
I mean, I hate mid-season like rumors and swaps like this. I feel like wait until after summer and then make your determination. Like,
True.
I get the 100 Thieves Abadage thing. Like, that's fine. That happened. I can live with it. But it's like, oh, Fnatic's talking about blowing up their whole roster after what 3 months of competition. Like, I feel like to a fan base that's kind of unfair. So it's like spring happened, no big deal. Summer, I'm praying
Yeah.
for a better outcome,
If
and they can still
Summer-
go to Worlds. Hell, if
It's
Upset
true.
goes to Worlds, there's no like even as like second
tune
or
might
third
change.
seed, like he doesn't have to win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It,
he doesn't have to win the split, but if he finally goes to an international event, I feel like it would inspire him to kind of kick his ass back into gear.
reinvigorate his like spirit to play, because like I agree with that too. Like if they manage to go to Worlds, because Fnatic's always went to Worlds outside of 2016, I genuinely think like he'll be happy. Like
in 2012.
To be fair, 2012, yeah. So if he goes to Worlds by the end of this year with Fnatic, I think he'll want to play more. But to be fair, is Fnatic gonna go to Worlds by how they've been playing this split? They would have to improve on a lot of shit. But you know, I believe they'll make it. They always generally do, and they always generally. They've never not missed getting out of groups either, except for 2014.
I was gonna say, I'm sure we'll do a whole like pre-summer video, but
Yeah.
with Schalke having to bring in a new member, you basically just have to say, can Fnatic beat like Rogue or beat G2? Like that bar of top 3, or hell, if Mad Lions do well and EU gets 4 spots,
what if
because of MSI results?
What if NA got 4 spots? Then I'm slitting my throat.
Then Dignitas makes the Worlds.
Okay. EG would make it to Worlds, right? Right? No.
Dignitas.
Seeing Dig out Worlds, I'd probably want to just go blow my fucking brains out, dude. Holy shit. Soligo versus
different topic for a different time.
Oh my god. Soligo versus ex-Korean mid laner. Throw an insert name there.
Dardoch will beat Showmaker.
Hey, he's pretty good. I like Dardoch though. I think Dardoch is fantastic. But that's pretty much it, guys, for Upset and what he had said on his stream. I don't think he'll be staying on Fnatic past Worlds 2021, but who knows? I might be wrong. This is just a speculation. This is just a thought. But if he did go to an NA team that could upgrade their AD carries after the 2021 World Championship is over, 100 Thieves and Team Liquid and TSM. All 3 of those are good candidate orgs for him. But if he's talking about money, EG, TSM, 100 Thieves, they have money. They'll shell out. Well, maybe TSM will shell out, because I did pick up Lost. So, then again, I stand corrected. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. Most of all, enjoy. I'm the Nightwing, and Way of Life Esports is signing out, guys. Peace. Have a good day. See you guys later, and goodbye.